Progress Report, SEAMEO RIHED, and the MIT Pilot Project on promoting student mobility in Southeast Asia. The mobility of students, academics, and administrative staff is one of the key pillars in developing the Southeast Asian higher education area. Mobility has a positive impact on academic and cultural development, as well as political, social, and economic spheres. However, as many obstacles stand in the way of a functional Southeast Asian mobility program, a pilot project was designed to build the path to sustainable student mobility programs. The project worked with 3 countries to conduct a pilot mobility program which would identify potential obstacles to developing further successful mobility programs. The development of skilled university graduates with cross-cultural experience adds labor mobility in the regions, thus developing a skilled ASEAN workforce to meet individual countries' human resources needs. Additionally, if properly pursued, the benefits of higher education harmonization programs will develop graduates who respect differences in culture, language, and religion while aware of the common values and unity of the ASEAN nations. Past efforts to promote student mobility in Southeast Asia have focused at higher education institution level, which benefits limited to participating institutions. The MIT Pilot Project has overcome the limitations of previous mobility projects by working with governments and higher education institutions at a regional level. RIHED has undertaken a process to establish student mobility in the region. The project provides a platform for regional engagement through a series of student mobility meetings. These meetings have been essential in the development of Southeast Asian model for higher education and student mobility. The first meeting, held on the 28th of August 2009 in Bangkok, Thailand, was attended by key policy makers from the 3 countries. It identified 5 disciplines to be included in the pilot, namely agriculture, language and culture, hospitality and tourism, international business, and food science and technology. The follow-up meeting was held on the 15th to the 16th of October 2009 to confirm the program. The meeting agreed that the program would commence in 2010. 150 students would participate in the program, 25 outgoing students from each of the 3 participating countries. The offices of higher education in the 3 countries then selected leading universities to participate in the pilot, selecting 6 renowned universities from both Malaysia and Thailand and 11 esteemed universities from Indonesia. The third meeting, held from 7 to 9 of December 2009 in Jakarta, Indonesia, involved the international relation officers from higher education institutions in each country. The meeting covered numbers of students, orientation programs, preferred subjects in each area, and also shared best practice from student exchanges already underway. A review meeting was recently held on the 21st and the 22nd of September in Putrajaya, Malaysia. This meeting identified issues and collectively designed actions to resolve the issues. Recommendations include the appointment of a country coordinator to act as a central information resource for mobility in the country, the development of student manual and information for minister responsible for higher education website, and biannual review meetings with relevant stakeholders. The project has had very successful outcomes. As a direct result of the project, 90 students have commenced or will undertake a mobility program this year, with many further students scheduled for 2011. Several other countries have expressed an interest in becoming part of Southeast Asian Student Mobility Program. Members of the MIT pilot program recommend that the program be expanded in the future to include more countries and larger student numbers. The fourth MIT Mobility Meeting will be held in January 2011 and will plan the future implementation of the program. The future success of this program depends on the continued financial and in-kind support of ministries responsible for higher education and higher education institutions in respective countries. Additionally, all stakeholders must continue to work together in the spirit of collaboration to overcome obstacles in promoting a sustainable mobility program. Award. As another means of strengthening student mobility, SEAMEO RIHED is introducing a new project, the Award. International Relation Offices, or IROs, at higher education institutions are crucial in the effective flow of students in the region. The new initiative, the Internationalization Award, or I-Award, encourages IROs to work efficiency. The I-Award is a merit-based competition awarded to an IRO demonstrating excellence in supporting of student and staff mobility. This award will recognize and share examples of good practice. It will also awarded on the basis of arts and hospitality, respect for diversity, and professionalism. Focusing on IROs, the I-Award will serve as a tool to strengthen internationalization, promote work efficiency, facilitate effective student study, encourage intellectual and managerial competitiveness, and maintain higher education quality. There are three main phases in the I-Award. Firstly, a preparatory stage. The first I-Award meeting will be held back-to-back with the first review MIT meeting scheduled for 31st January and the 1st of February 2011 in Bangkok, Thailand. This meeting will set up assessment structures and discuss the implementation plan. The meeting attendees will be assessors, ministry resource staff responsible for higher education, participating higher education institutions, and SEAMEO RIHED. Associated member countries and SEAMEO Secretariat will also be invited to join in the meeting as well. During this period, the ministry responsible for higher education in the MIT countries will be requested to nominate 3 to 5 higher education institutions to join the project. The second stage of the I-Award is an assessment stage. From March to December 2011, the Assessment Committee will assess participating higher education institutions in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. An assessment report with constructive feedback will be provided to the IROs. During initial run of the I-Award, the ministry responsible for higher education of the MIT countries is kindly requested to support the establishment of the program through SEAMEO RIHED. As the project becomes more visible, it is planned to collect participation fees from participating higher education institutions. The third stage is the awarding stage. IROs from 3 higher education institutions will be awarded at the SEAMEO Council Conference. The report of assessment will be submitted to the IROs for their use and reference. The I-awarded higher education institutions will be awarded a plaque of recognition at the SEAMEO I-award ceremony at the 47th SEAMEO Council Conference at the beginning of 2012 and honored before Southeast Asian Ministers of Education, top educator of Southeast Asia, and their guests. The key to the success of this project is that the ministry responsible for higher education in respective countries must have a firm commitment to involve, contribute, and support the project in terms of funding and encouraging university participation. The potential involvement of associate members such as Australia, Japan, and the United Kingdoms will contribute to the project's success in terms of financial support and assessment committee role. Through the encouragement of the government agency and higher education institution participating in the MIT Student Mobility Program, expansion to other Southeast Asian countries, and the implementation of the I-Award, SEAMEO RIHED aims to expand the MIT project to further develop student mobility in Southeast Asia. SEAMEO RIHED, your partner in higher education.